Salvete omnes, nomen mihi est Canicus, well, Caniculus. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the DDO code experiment. It is time for a horse run. So we're going to take Caniculus and do one sweep of the Borderlands Explorer area. Now this path is roughly the path that is recommended on the wiki. Let that going. Your path may vary, and that's fine, but I do find that this is a very efficient way of doing it. Ooh, chest. So we have our first rare, who is not much of a challenge at all. And we have an arcane ingot. And the Helm of Clarity. Intelligence, but, you know, whatever. Not particularly helpful to us right now. It's not letting me target that guy outright. Oh, it's a bear. I thought it was a knoll for some reason. Come on, let me just hit the bear. Come on now. There we go. Not trying to target that. Need to pay more attention to what's in my targeting circle. Come on, just kill the thing. Golly. Why do I have to get so close to it? Alright. I would also like to get a Mantle of Gentle Descent while I'm in here and get a Featherfall Cloak. There should be another rare. Well, there's a potential rare around the corner here. And there it is. So that's 2 in a row. Very nice. No feathers. It would be very nice to be able to turn off the need to confirm the bound to account stuff. And bound to character for that matter. I understand why it's there by default, and it should be there by default. I would want some warning, but I'm gonna take it whether it's bound to character or account or not, so I'd rather not have the extra step. Alright, so we're going to go up into these hills and hopefully we'll see a griffin. That's probably a little too steep there. Go up this hill. And we'll see the nest. The nest will be here whether the griffin's there or not. Alright, nothing in the nest. Let's kill these plains wolves while we're here. Alright, so that's our first miss. Let's come down here into the spider lair. Slide down the wall. No damage taken.
Dense webs cover the trees in this dark and isolated gorge.
All right. There's a crest here. There's 3 crests to collect. 2 of them are in rare spawning areas, so that's helpful. The 3rd is not far away. Oh, got a rare. There's the spider. Sometimes the spider gets stuck in that hill, which is very annoying. Come on, feather token. All right, a silver ingot, which means we can make a silver bow. All right. I don't know if we will make a silver bow. Under most circumstances, I do. But I don't have any mysterious tokens to buy a augment to give it some extra either damage or magnetism or something. So I think I'm going to stick with the random bows that I get until, well, and I don't, the thing that I might get is a silver scimitar, but again, I still don't have the wherewithal to get an augment to enhance the damage. I may someday, but by then I won't need a level 2 scimitar. I'll need something different. And I can get 2 feeding scimitars guaranteed from the collaborator. So. Alright, so the next rare is over in that camp. I've kind of gotten ahead of myself here. The other thing that I'm going to farm out is... Hang on.
With the keep under siege, the local lizard folk have grown bold. They've built a camp down by the water, right in the center of the valley.
Alright, so another no-go on feather. But the other thing that I was going to say, the other thing I'm going to farm out at a minimum while I'm out here is the Gyre's boots to get expeditious retreat all the time. Alright, so that's 2 crests down. There's a 3rd crest up here in this tower, and the 3 crests give you a guaranteed rare encounter, which seems like a weird way of putting it, but a guaranteed red name with a guaranteed chest. So it's definitely worth coming up here and getting. There we go. Let's get rid of these wolves. taking everything out in 1 or 2 shots is really nice. The other benefit of being a ranger is mini shot is really, really nice. And I'm going to get that feat automatically. So I can ignore the ranged feats. I mean, I've got point blank shot, but other than that, I can ignore the ranged feats. And whenever I want to slip into using a bow, I can. So I'll keep looking for good bows. On my other account, I've been working on farming out some sands items, and the bow of elements air, or whatever it's called, excuse me, I get the hiccups, would be perfect for the way I have this character set up right now with lightning spell power, or lightning arcane archer. Alright, the chest when it's here is usually there, I think. So, yeah, no chest there. Let's see if the raptor is over here. Adding raptors to this game has been wonderful. Those guys are there. They're usually there with the raptor, but I don't see him. Maybe he's up here. Someone said when he's not right here, he's close by. I don't see him. That's a little disappointing. Oh well, off we go. It would be nice to have Expeditioner's Retreat, but it would be nice to have a horse. And that's kind of what we're going through. The part where my lack of movement speed is really going to be annoying. I need to quit wasting arrows. I mean, I have arrows, but I'm probably going to have to buy more in between runs. I don't know that I've ever seen the rare bee here when the wolves are there. Yeah, he's not here, but there is an adventurer's pack, so we'll get an amber vial. Why not? Been doing okay when it comes to rares. We've gotten what, 4? 3? It was 3. No. Yeah, 3. So that's all right. Go ahead and rest. So, I mean, we're a ways into the video to start explaining this, but we're also at a rest shrine. So what's going on here is there's a series of 15 possible rare encounters spread out throughout this adventure area. And here's one right here. Need to remember he's by that tree. I usually forget where he is. And I'm looking for these. Qualify the token. When I get 15 of these, I get a horse. And that horse is going to allow me to move around in public areas and wilderness areas much faster. And the horse is bound to server. So in other words, every character I make, once I unlock the horse on Arganessen, every character I make on Arganessen is going to have access to a horse. And that means if I create point runners, they'll be able to move around more quickly. So this is a time investment for not just this character, but for every character that I might make on this server over time. And as I explained earlier, there's another possible rare up here. And nope. As I explained earlier, I am a sucker for creating new characters and different builds because I want to try everything. So this is 100% an investment in time. But I recommend that you do this, especially for your main character. What you probably should do, and listen, everybody can play this game however they want, right? If you want to be more like me and just play all kinds of different characters and only ever get up to level 7 and stuff like that, that's cool. If you're having fun. Now, I haven't only ever gotten to level 7, but most of the characters that I make don't go very far. Excuse me. Playing late again. Hopefully I won't drift off to sleep in the middle of the recording again. At some point I'm going to let that joke die.
You find a grave here in the brush. It's been neglected for many years.
But what I would recommend that you do, as in not what I'm doing, is get probably 100 favor over time on each server. That will give you the largest, lowest hanging fruit for the DDO points. And then pick a server. Maybe spend some of that time meeting some of the people on the server, making friends. Maybe somebody on one of the servers will invite you into a guild or something like that. And maybe that will help you decide which server you want to make your regular server. But once that's done, just stay on that server. Right? Take the time, invest,
A monster attack has reduced this
make friends, get groups together, all of that stuff. And, settle in. Now, I am not doing that. One of the things that I like about doing these videos is it gives me an excuse. Go down. Gives me an excuse to build different characters and play through them. And by deciding to do this account with the code, while at the same time maintaining the account without the code, I've given myself a reason to play lots and lots and lots of different characters. But it's also going to take me a very long time to get either Crixiflamus or Caniculus up to level cap, and where they might reincarnate. But that's okay. I am doing what I enjoy. I'm having fun with this game. Come on, Grummish. I'm having fun talking to all of you.
As you approach this ancient altar.
And I enjoy these low-level quests. Come on, feather. Another Helm of Clarity and another feather. Alright, 2 feathers. It's not a bad run. If I get 3 or 4 feathers per run, I'll be happy. See, what I'm going to enjoy, especially if once I take the quick draw feat, I like hitting things out from a range and then closing in for melee combat. Alright, now sometimes there's a scarecrow set up in the entrance to that field. It's not there. So that rare is not there. There's one more place to look. Up this hill. And then we'll be finished for this first run. Come on. Over here, there's a beekeeper over here, and this is not the guy I kill, but when he's there, that means the rare is coming.
A small hermit's hut stands here, surrounded by well-tended beehives.
I think I need to talk to him.
Like it's
There we
still
go.
inhabited, even though the caves
So
of
the bad guys
chaos
come from
are
this
just
direction.
over the hill.
And there's the red name. There we go. Come on, one more feather. One more feather. Yes, one more feather. Alright, we can recall. Alright. So, our ingredients bag, we have 3 for the tokens, and then these ingots can be used to make weapons. Okay, gracias vobis ago. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. And I will see you next time for another feather run. Si waletis, ego waleo walete.